27.
And?
E3 Part 2?
Yeah.
Yes, episode 27, E3 Part 2. Look at me.
I mean, be present.
Yeah, be present. Get fucking closer to the mic, you fucking deaf.
You want me closer? I'll speak to you like this. I'll be like an ASMR.
Please no.
We don't need that shit.
I'll be like normally as far as now. Just wear a mask and start licking the ears.
Yeah, please no.
Have you seen those?
No, I don't need to see those.
Fucking weird.
Before we get started, I'm Ghostblade to the middle.
I'm Wickley's
To
dad.
the far right.
I'm Lina.
Yes, we will be finishing off E3 where we started last week and get to the try to get most of them, but let's be honest, for whoever most watch of them, not all of them need to be watched in the first place anyway.
Like razors.
Razors, freaking what was the other one?
What you looking at?
It was Razors, and then what was the disappointing one? That was also like a Zoom fucking conference.
Oh,
Take Two.
Take Two.
Yeah, Take Two.
And Bandai was
and
pretty disappointing.
Yeah, they only put out like one game they put out.
And it was a game no one cares about.
But what are we starting with, boys?
Well, since we're starting with E3,
What, you want to get all that out of the way?
do you want to?
It will take the longest.
It'll
so
take
yeah.
the longest, absolutely.
Well, then yeah, let's get it. Get the people what they want.
All right, Xbox.
Was it really Xbox? What about?
We covered everything else before Xbox.
That's right. Yeah, Xbox. Yes, Xbox. The second runner, as far.
Second place, basically.
Yeah, as Nintendo, of course, wants to be big dogs and keep stealing the show as usual.
Yeah. I can just name off all the games they announced. And the release dates is confirmed.
But are we going to talk about them a little bit?
Yeah, we can.
So, yeah, let's just go like one by one, talk about them a little bit, and then go forward.
First one, Starfield, released 11-11-22.
Coming to Game Pass. Exclusive to Xbox.
Fuck you, Sony.
Well, everything that they were basically showing was exclusive.
Yeah.
Well, not everything.
Yeah, some things aren't going to Sony.
Well, yeah, but practically
Most
almost
of them
everything.
are going to Game Pass, yes, which Sony just cannot compete. The Game Pass has become way too much of a value of a competitor.
Yeah.
But Starfield, honestly, I had no idea this was even a thing.
It was basically an announcement. No one knew.
Nobody knew. I get the feeling like there was an older game about it though, unless there wasn't.
Probably. Nowadays everything's copied.
I already started seeing it like, or some people are starting seeing it as like the next No Man's Sky, if it is going that kind of direction.
Good luck.
But not too much on that. So what's next?
Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl. April 28th is when its release date is.
I have seen a little bit of the first Stalker, but it was like it's an old ass game.
Well, yeah.
So like I kind of get the concept, but it still didn't really interest me.
Yep. I know anything or no? Should I just keep going?
You can keep going. I got to see that one a little bit at work, but I didn't really pay much attention to that one.
All right. Next up, Back 4 Blood, October 12th.
Oh yeah.
Now this is a game we cannot wait for.
Also Game Pass. Yeah. Don't have to pay a penny.
Yeah.
This one is definitely most anticipated for Left 4 Dead fans. Even though like it's not the ever mentioned or Left 4 Dead 3 everyone's wanting, it's still from the creators of it. So I mean, we got as close as we got to it.
Yeah. After that, they announced Contraband.
Yes,
that one I'm also curious because all they said was like an open world co-op game, and that's all they said. I'm like, God damn it, I need more. But it was just a CGI trailer, so what else?
Sea of Thieves, A Pirate's Life update.
This one was like
unexpected,
but also like on the top of the list.
Yeah.
For a lot of people still into that game, yeah, no. I get the feeling like some people wish this would happen, but never expected this to happen.
Yeah.
Because like, come on, like
It already has Disney graphics.
Like, how can you have this kind of pirate game and not have the Caribbean franchise? Like, come on.
Next one, Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Next.
Battlefield 2042.
Yeah.
I can't wait for this one.
This one, I feel like we can go for hours, but we really should.
I will say this right now. It is the most viewed video on YouTube right now.
What I find funny about this is that everyone's like, don't pre-order this game because of
It's
the
a live
previous
service
stuff
game.
that we've already had.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, honestly, a lot of these games I can understand, but like a few of the games that they were recommending that we shouldn't have pre-ordered or anything like that
Honestly,
got forced to be released because of everybody in the gaming community.
Yeah.
honestly, I'm okay with pre-ordering this because the way I looking at the list, this is probably okay. This and Scarlet Nexus are probably going to be the only games I'm going to buy because everything else is just going to be on fucking Game Pass. So I'm okay with pre-ordering it.
I mean, I can't really say anything about that because Halo Infinite's campaign is paid only.
Isn't that
No.
Game Pass? No, it's not Game Pass. So the multiplayer is.
The multiplayer is free to play.
That doesn't count because it's free for all. So
Yeah.
that's technically not on the Game Pass.
I'm just paying for the campaign. That's all I'm doing.
I mean, hopefully it's like not like $60.
No, it's getting a discount because Xbox Game Pass 10% discount. So there's that.
Okay, well, besides those, like, I'm okay with pre-ordering because, I mean, there's really not going to be much purchasing in the first place, so
Yeah.
still value.
Yeah.
Next is 12 minutes.
I already forgot what the fuck
I forgot what it's
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
that was like, it literally just came to me. You're like, you have this top view of this couple in the apartment, and like, you're in this scenario, you're trying to figure out.
Oh, that weird shit.
Yeah, you keep going back in time, you're trying to figure out this mystery that's happening.
Yeah.
It just came to me. It's just like one of those, like, you know, have at it. There you go.
Next up is Psychonaut 2.
Which one was that one again?
Psychonaut?
Yeah.
The sequel, yeah.
Oh,
That's like just old ass game that came out like in like the 90s.
Something. It's an old game, but it's
Yeah.
good in addition.
A lot of people are looking for that one.
Next up, they announced a bunch of Bethesda games out in Game Pass and their DLC, which is Fallout 76, Steel of Reigns, Fallout 76, Expeditions, The Pit, and
Honestly,
the rest of them is just their old games that's coming to Game Pass. It's already out now.
I'm surprised 76 is even it's on service.
Yeah. After that is a game called Party Animals.
That's the one that's been like on a Kickstarter or has already been on PC for a while.
Yeah. After that is Hades, released August 13th.
Game of the year. Game of the year on Nintendo Switch. So
I was about to say, you making that claim already?
no, because it was fucking Game of the Year.
Yeah.
for on exclusive Nintendo Switch for the Game of the Year coming to Xbox. Yeah, that's pretty big.
Mm. After that is Somerville. I don't remember Somerville.
I don't either.
Yeah, so we can skip that. Then they show up Halo Infinite, the campaign preview, and the multiplayer, which we can go in hours for that. Diablo 2 Resurrection, which that one confuses me because it should have been Diablo 4, but whatever.
I think that's just like a remaster of Diablo 2.
I think.
I think that's what they're going for because they haven't really said anything about a Diablo 4.
They already announced Diablo 4. It's just
it's just development hell.
Well, that sounds like a them problem.
Next up, A Plague Tale Requiem. No memory because I don't have. I
don't have a
even pull
memory on that
memories.
one.
Next.
Slime Rancher 2.
Oh, that weird ass game where you're a farmer for these slimes.
Yeah.
It was weird.
All I could think of was the anime. I'm a farm me some slime. Kill me some slime.
After that is Shredders.
What?
That's literally what the title's called, Shredders.
Is that like the new snowboarding game?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what that was. That new.
That one looked pretty good.
Whoever likes snowboarding, yeah, there you go. Snowboarding game.
And on top of that game, you had Horizon or Forza Horizon 5.
I was gonna say, did you skip that one?
That's the second to last one they showed.
Oh.
I have them in the order they did it.
I thought it was like at the very beginning.
No.
Wow. Jesus.
Next up is Atomic Heart. Don't remember it.
No,
Then there's Replaced.
which looked good.
It did, because I don't know.
I don't remember it either.
Well, I watched that one because I actually had a chance to actually watch it.
Yeah. After that is Grounded, the Stool and Doom update, which is just an update for Grounded.
Yeah, I didn't play it.
Among Us coming to Xbox.
I mean, hey, it's still popular, apparently, especially with the new 15-player lobbies.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised about that since that's going to Sony. Also, next up is The Ascent.
I saw that for, like, pre-order, but I literally already forgot what the hell it was about.
Yeah. Age of Empires 4.
Yeah, whatever. Skip.
The Outer Worlds 2.
Skip.
Flight Simulator for Xbox, July 27th.
Now, that one I'm interested. Just because it's coming to Xbox, and I'm actually curious, like, looking at specific locations where to fly around towards. That was, I'm a little interested.
Then, Forza Horizon 5. And then Redfall.
And then if you looked at this game, this one's actually going to take place in Mexico.
The Forza, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Forza.
Mexico. What was the last one? Europe? Was it London, Europe? Or
Somewhere around that area, yeah. It's just,
honestly, I got really bored. Even though I played that for like a good week or so, like I just got bored with that kind of area.
well, it wasn't really anything special. It was more trees than anything else.
It was really more snow and rain that got annoying to me.
You got those.
That's why
climates,
Mexico
so.
now the Mexican setting is now more interesting because of the sand, the fucking volcanoes, the jungle, and all that shit.
I was disappointed I didn't see any crashing. I just want to see one wreck.
Well, it's not really the point of the game, so.
It's bullshit.
Well, they can occur.
That was it for Xbox. The second place winner.
Well, you forgot Halo.
No, I said Halo. I deleted the list as I went. I said Halo and it said.
We just didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that for hours.
Okay, my bad.
You good? Then after that was Square Enix.
I think it was like the Guardians game. That was it.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy released October 22nd.
It looked interesting, but I don't know if I would get it.
It still is, in my eyes, a Marvel DLC.
Like
that Marvel game.
Yeah, no, it looks interesting, especially if it's only single player focused. But I don't know if I would pay the full price for it.
Yeah, then they went on for a while. Final Fantasy 1 through 6 remastered that they're doing. Then Legends of Mana, June 24th. I don't remember this game.
I don't know.
Then they showed off the Marvel DLC for the Marvel Avengers game. Then they went on about mobile games. I didn't write that down because who cares about mobile games?
Yeah, there's a few, but none of us.
Yeah, none of us.
Says the guy who's obsessed with Dragon Ball Legends.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, that's Dragon Ball.
Still a mobile game.
Yeah.
Life is Strange No, wait. Babylon Fail. Sorry, I skipped.
Babylon?
Yeah, Babylon Fall.
Is it Babylon Rogue? No?
No, I just said Babylon Fall.
Fall. What the fuck was that about?
I don't remember. Then Life is Strange Remastered, September 30th.
I don't need to play the remastered. They look cool, but I don't need to play them.
I don't see a difference with the remaster and the original.
I really don't. But I am going to try out the new one, the True Colors, which is what next one?
Stranger of Paradise. That was the last thing they showed.
They didn't talk about True Colors?
They didn't really talk too much about it.
But it's out there. Like, if for whoever is watching that franchise, you know, about the True Colors and the new character, which it looks cool. What was the last one? Stranger of Paradise?
Uh-huh. I don't remember it. Like I said, most of these games look like indie games to me. And I was not really that interested in the indie games.
Yeah, I don't. Who's next?
The PC Showcase and Razer, but really you could skip Razer because they went an hour talking about a laptop and no games. PC, they just went on about games that's coming to PC, which is already out like 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay, well, we can skip on that.
Then there's the Future Game Show.
Honestly, I only remember that VR tour they went through just to talk about all these indie games.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I remember.
And
then some games that were already fucking mentioned before.
there was one game you and me were laughing our asses about, Lake, the mailman game.
the true mailman simulator.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go down this list fast, honestly, because like a lot of these games are just indie stuff or stuff for VR. So there's A Tale of Paper, Get Packed, Gatewalkers, Game Deck, Backbone, Trifox, Timberborn, Riftbreaker, East Forks Boxing Club, Hell Let Loose, Red Solace 2, Lake, Eldest Souls, Enlist, Severed Steel, 8 indie games I didn't get. I don't know why I put that down. Sonic Colors Ultimate, Starmancer, K-Way, Death Run TV, Hollow Halibut, Happy Game, Minute of Island, Ollie Ollie World, Tales of Iron, Lust from Beyond, Fire Commander, Winter Soldiers Simulator, Bactora Lost Haven, Project Ferocious, Warsea, Conwave Disappearance of Dylala, and Immortality.
Anything else?
No, that's literally everything. Except for the 8 indie games, but that's because they went like boom, 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 and I was not able to fucking catch it.
That's a lot. Let's move to Nintendo real quick.
I didn't write anything down for Nintendo. I was kind of in awe with their show.
You didn't write down anything from Nintendo?
The only thing I got to see about the Nintendo was the Tekken fighter that they're going to bring into Smash.
Yeah.
That was it.
I cannot believe this. All right.
What
was before? There was something before Nintendo, wasn't there?
Bethesda.
What do you mean Bethesda? Bethesda was with Xbox.
No.
What do you mean no?
Bethesda was their own show.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
What the fuck did they talk about?
That's why I get Bethesda only talk about that shitty game, the decision-making military one. The Ashes one?
I don't even fucking remember.
Yeah, they did that interview, and they got so much shit for it. They didn't not show off any game.
Okay, well then Nintendo went. This is the one who went big. Yes, what Lionel mentioned for Smash Ultimate, they're bringing Kazuya from Tekken into the game, and people went shit balls crazy. And we have Metroid Dread, which is finally a return to the 2D side scroller that I think they mentioned like they haven't done one in like 9 or 10 years for the Metroid franchise, but they are still doing Metroid Prime 4. Like they're still in the works, so they're just throwing in this one just so they can have your little appetizer.
Mm-hmm.
And they mentioned Shin Megami Tensei. Did you even see that one?
No.
This one was the one where you can fight demons, fuse demons, hell, even talk to demons. It's all about demons.
Okay.
This is demons galore. Yes, the Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
Well, we even got that on Thursday. No, Friday.
Yeah, that's right.
That was Ubisoft, but at the end of the day.
Well, it's for Nintendo, yeah.
Yeah. It looked interesting for me because I did play the first game. I would say, I know you don't have it, but I would like, if any chance you ever if you ever get the chance to play it, I would play it, but it's up to you guys. Another Mario Party Superstars, if you're a Mario Party maniac. Wario. Fucking the Wario game? Do you guys remember playing the Wario games before? Oh, man. Those shit
I wasn't much of a Mario fan.
What, man? Those mini games were fun, though. Oh, man. I remember the Wii Mario games. Man, those shits were fun.
I tend to block the Wii out of my mind.
Huh?
I tend to block the Wii out of my mind.
What? How can you say that?
That was a monstrosity.
The Wii U was a monstrosity, but the original Wii? No. Come on. I have some good memories for the original Wii. For the billionth time that they keep fucking announcing Monster Stories 2, I swear to God, they have talked about this game so much that you kind of get sick about hearing it before it comes out. They've talked about that game so much. Yeah, they're bringing Life is Strange to the Nintendo platform. Mario Golf, if you're a golf person. The return of Super Monkey Ball. I've known about it. I just did not give a shit about it. No More Heroes 3. Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame is a very, very beloved franchise. It's the one where, I don't know if you ever seen footage about, like, where you use a camera to capture ghosts, defeat them and shit. Used to be one of the scariest games franchise for a while back.
I kind of briefly remember.
Cruising Blast, which honestly looks like one of those arcade games, driving games. Didn't look that interesting. Just Dance 2022. Yeah, we'll skip that. They also put Kakarot for Switch, the Tony Hawk game for Switch, Warm Rumble. Who gives a shit about that? And then the most anticipated one, Breath of the Wild 2 for Zelda. That one's the one that, like, just
Stole the show.
It stole everything, yes. Not just the show, everything. It was the most anticipated game for the entire E3 from a bunch of polls. Even more than Halo, even more than Battlefield. That game, we don't even need to get into that, just how big it was. So, what was next after Nintendo?
Nothing, I think.
Yeah, Nintendo was the last of it.
Yeah.
No, there was something after Nintendo.
What?
I just can't remember.
There was the Nintendo Treehouse, the 3-hour stream of them showing off every game. Then after that,
Bandai. But Bandai only did like one fucking game to talk about. So okay, we're done. Whew.
Yeah. Then after that, Xbox did their showcase preview, going in-depth dive to all their trailers with developers. But really, you can watch that on your own.
Yeah. What about you guys want to talk about the movie real quick?
Sure.
Hell yeah. Freaking this Pixar goes at it again with a new movie, Luca. I liked it.
I like it too.
From what I got to see so far, because I still have like 25 minutes left, it's pretty good so far.
Kind of hard to talk about it when you talk about the ending.
Yeah, we're kind of held hostage not to say anything.
But definitely for whoever has Disney Plus, definitely give it a try. It's free. Just go on and watch it. No premium access.
None of that $30 crap.
Which Black Widow is unfortunately doing.
Well, a movie like that, you're going to want to make money off of it.
Yeah,
so.
And it's been delayed.
Again.
No,
it's been delayed before, so they got to figure out how to get money back.
That thing should have come out like since last year, of course.
Well, suffer.
Yes, we all suffered.
Any big title movie like that, they're going to try and get their money's worth.
But overall, for Luca, what would you give it a rating? Any gripes with it? Okay, any gripes with it that just ticked you off about it?
The ending kind of irritates me a little bit. I don't want to spoil it too much. It just seems like they did all that work and then it was just like, actuality, we're doing this instead.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Yeah. That's a
but I feel like they've evolved during this whole process though. That's what I like about it though.
Yeah.
They have gained their identity for what they want to do. Like they have one dream and that dream has just like evolved into something bigger than both of them.
I give it an 8. To tell you the truth, the only reason I don't give it a 9 is because I know the little Italian kid. I don't remember his name. He seemed like he was supposed to be the villain, but it honestly feels like
the actual villain?
Yeah, it seems like he's forgotten a lot in the movie. And then, of course, the ending I just talked about.
I don't know if he's forgotten a lot. He's still like the main.
He's there, but like he doesn't, and he does like hints of like he's getting close to finding out the secret, but then like it's drawn out in such a left turn that it doesn't go. It goes as well as you expect, but not as that.
I don't know. I mean, okay, I can see what you mean, but I don't know if he's forgotten. Like, he's the annoying bully that always needs to show his presence.
Yeah. That
was always irritating. My only gripe with this movie, I feel the parents' stupid plan of trying to find their kid by throwing every other kid in the fucking water.
That was funny.
But it was so, even though it was so blatant, like it was just so stupid.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was funny though. So it's like you couldn't complain too much about it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like they could have done a better job. Also, the one other gripe I have, I wish there could have been an explanation why and how they're able to just magically turn human without being wet. Like, I wish there was like some kind of explanation.
Yeah.
Because it's not like they're like magic. They're sea monsters first. That is their origin. So how is it that they're just like, you're out of the water and you just automatically just turn human? That's my only gripe with it. I just wish there was like some kind of explanation, like somehow. But
I thought you were going to ask something different that I'm thinking of now. It's like where their tails come from. Because if you look at their shorts, there's no hole where their tails should be. But then when they transform, there's a tail.
that is a topic that we be shooting ourselves in the foot for.
That'd be like dragons and all that.
I'm not gonna get into that kind of specific about fucking how clothes and their limbs work, but it was just my gripe. It's like, I'm out of water. I magically turn human. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I just wanted a little bit. And there's one other thing.
Yes.
Man, I'm trying to review this. I saw this scene yesterday. Well, don't rush me.
You made it seem like you had it in your head right now.
Because
I can see the steam coming out of your ears.
Help. I don't know. I'll come if I remember. I remember it. I also give it an 8.
All right. So, TV shows, or you got anything to add?
Yeah, because we need to go through Loki because
Okay.
so that it doesn't like go away as much.
All right. This week's episode of Loki is called The Variant.
And that it was.
Yep.
A lot of people called it a Lady Loki.
Actually, it might not even be a Lady Loki.
Really?
So, I was watching this with my Marvel expert buddy, and he's saying it's either female Loki or the Enchantress.
Female Loki? What is the fucking difference of Lady Loki?
You have to ask him that.
Okay. Or who? Enchantress?
Yeah.
Yes. Basically the sorcerer, the other sorcerer of Asgard, the one that had the thing for Thor. That's right. You didn't watch any of the cartoons and stuff like that.
Yeah. No.
Here, I'll pull up a picture. I think it's gonna be Enchantress more than anything because her hands were glowing green.
Are you sure it's Enchantress? Like, is that an actual name?
Yes.
Yeah, it's an actual name.
Didn't DC take that name?
No.
Are you sure?
I know.
Character-wise, probably, and especially if it's
Well, you also got to think
the main character, but this is a villain that's in with the Thor series.
But there's also a DC character called
Yeah, but
Enchantress.
DC and Marvel have
How
had a
many-
piss and match all these years about their character names and looks.
That's what I'm trying to pinpoint, like, the actual name. Is it...
Her actual name is Enchantress.
Okay, look up the fucking video, because I can't even recognize her. But back to, okay, well, besides...
I got it.
Okay.
Besides the whole Loki thing, the whole episode, we just...
You got something?
I was just pointing it out.
Okay.
Don't you guys have anything? Oh my god.
I mean, like, you seem like you were about to roll with something.
Oh my god. I guess we can get started with Loki. Loki's still trying to be who he is. Like, even though he's trying to play on their side, he's still not on their side. He's still being Loki.
Yeah, he wants to take over the Timekeepers.
Even though he keeps saying that, I feel like he's still got like a much bigger scheme. But I mean, it's Loki we're talking about.
Yeah.
At this point, any plan of his could be another plan, which leads to another fucking plan.
Yeah, there's like because of like a lot of people's names are now being revealed about the TVA. Again with my Marvel guy, he's kind of putting together theories of like the main girl from the TVA and like
It's
one of the Timekeepers.
Kind of looks like a green Scarlet Witch.
Basically, but Asgard, sorcerer.
Yeah.
And she had a major thing for Thor, but she always ended up working with Loki.
How does she fit in? How will she fit in all this? if she was disguised as a female Loki.
If
What?
She could have had a thing for, in this version, she could have a thing for Loki, would probably explain the reason that she has the horns, and this could just be like a personal vendetta on top of a major plan.
What do you think her plan is in the first place, setting up all those time charges?
Probably to set off a major war throughout time. Since they basically said that was like the biggest thing about the whole time.
The time stream? Yeah, she basically put all those time charges to set up in different multiple times to disrupt the time stream, to set up all these multiple new timelines that will disrupt everything. Honestly, that's clever.
yeah,
That's clever. The fact that
yes,
they were able to figure out her hiding in major disasters was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Especially at the ELE Pompeii. Oh my god, I love that scene. That scene was so great. You can do, it doesn't matter, you're all gonna die anyway. Nothing matters. Oh man.
yeah. I don't really have anything else to add other than he went through the portal with.
her.
Yeah. I was about to say Enchantress, but we still don't know.
I think it is her,
I think for now
because I don't think there was ever a female Loki.
there was. There's a comic YouTuber that actually talked about Comet Lady Loki. Comic Variant, I think his YouTube is, or Comics Explained, one of the two. But there was such a thing as a Lady Loki in comics. I just saw a glimpse of it. I didn't really get into too details about it.
We'll have to find out.
Yeah, we'll probably find out like next episode on who it actually is. I'm gonna put my money on Enchantress because of just the way her hands were glowing.
The magic.
I
don't know. I figure someone like her, if she is somebody who's had a thing for Thor, I feel like someone like her will show up in the Thor 4.
Wasn't Thor 4 being a female Thor?
Well, it's gonna be having normal Thor, which probably leads into female Thor.
Oh.
And then who knows? Maybe she'll be the fucking villain of that movie.
We'll see.
You don't fucking know. I mean, that movie is still like 2022.
Yeah, we got another year.
It's like towards the end of Phase 4.
Yeah. Well, we'll come back to Loki when we get more info. And then we got Bad Batch.
This episode's called Reunion.
And oh my god, was it?
Yep.
It's a whole cast of reunion.
Like, before I started watching this, I was even thinking, we haven't even seen Crosshair in a while. And then I started watching the episode, and I was like, oh, Crosshair.
Yeah.
This one was really good. I was really happy with this episode.
I kind of like the conflict that Echo and Hunter are having, that, what kind of path they should be heading. Echo thought they should have followed with Rex to fight for the rebellion, but Hunter is thinking more for his own group. Hunter just only cares about his own group. He doesn't really want to worry about anything else.
Well, especially with them being who they were and no one liking them, I wouldn't really blame Hunter for doing what he's doing.
But I wouldn't really blame Echo also because, he was also close to Rex, and knowing him, he would also want to be in the fight.
Well, yeah, but Echo was also originally a clone before what happened to him happened. So he would be more on Rex's side than Clone Force 99.
It just gets you more. It just keeps you thinking about it. It's like at the end of the day, what are they doing? What is Bad Batch really towards the end? At the end of the day, yeah, it's looking after Omega. But is that really just the end goal?
What's the setup?
Yeah, what's the setup? What's the end goal for them? That's really the mindset that they're trying to figure out.
But I remember you saying who hired the bounty hunters.
Oh yeah,
we finally got that.
The Kaminoans.
Yes. And they hired an old bounty hunter from Clone Wars.
Cad motherfucking Bane.
As soon as he started talking, I already knew. I didn't need to look, and I'm like, Cad Bane. That voice is so iconic. I love it. I love Cad Bane. They did such an amazing job with that standoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole episode was good because even with Crosshair coming in and trying to get
I already feel bad for him. He already got fucked up on the edge.
Yeah.
Already got memed by how he looks like Darth Vader. all crispy. Oh, no. Poor Crosshair. My God.
Almost. He almost had him. But nope, Hunter's just a little bit smarter.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he was able to fucking survive that blast, to be honest.
I mean,
in reality, you'd be like instantly.
I know their armor
Go
is
to the
specifically like built to withstand better than others, but like still.
Yeah.
better than Stormtroopers. Name one Stormtrooper that survived a blaster.
Yeah, Stormtroopers, they're cheap. They're all fucking cheap. Cheap fucking force. That's why their training always goes amiss.
Yeah.
And how that joke would never die.
But Cad Bane took Omega, so now they gotta see how they can find him. Hopefully, this will lead into there was a deleted scene from old Clone Wars that they could not.
Oh, this.
Yeah, there's a I don't know if you've seen it. There was a deleted scene that Clone Wars that they wish they could have used but couldn't get to it, where Cad Bane and Boba actually have a confrontation.
The same duel that Hunter and Cad Bane have. The reason for this duel was to show how Boba got his dent in his helmet. That was caused by Cad Bane by the shootout. Because originally,
so hopefully, yeah, this will lead.
Hopefully it'll do it, because originally this was supposed to be where Cad Bane dies by Boba, but Boba has a permanent imprint on his head from Cad Bane.
Okay.
So yeah, hopefully more insight on that. Well, that's it for all that.
Yeah. Yep. Because Crosshair is heading back to where he needs to head back, and the group is heading where they need it. Okay. She's fine.
On to the anime.
Yep.
Back Arrow ended. Right?
Yeah. Back Arrow's over.
And that was it, right? Demon Lord ended last week.
Demon Lord ended last week.
And now just Back Arrow.
Yeah, Back Arrow's the only thing that ends this week. Next week, Combatants end.
Most of them.
Yeah,
I was going to say like 3 or 4 ending like next week.
Most of them.
Yeah, most of them end.
So let's just get Back Arrow out of the way.
This episode's called Do We Head for the Stars?
This show's crazy. It just keeps getting... Ever since day one, this show has just been going on a molecular structure of like just pure insanity.
Dude,
yeah.
This episode... It was definitely a goosebump episode. Like, it definitely hit the feels.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, it did. So, this is with the team outside the wall trying to fight off the God's Guardian, I guess, which he kind of looked like Back Arrow.
I'm still calling him God's program.
Yeah, I mean, because that's all their whole universe is just the life support system for God himself.
Who's an infant.
Who's an infant. Like, wrap your head around that. Your life is so meaningless. You're just life support.
Yeah.
It's just so crazy. You have no meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to look just to confirm it, but this was the last episode until season 2.
So there is season 2.
Called it!
There's nothing been posted about a season 2 yet, but this will be the end of this season.
They're heading to Earth. That's the series finale. We're never going to see the journey.
Hey, man, the way they end things, you never fucking know. I have always, not to have expectations for next season, okay? That's the way I see things now.
With anime, I don't blame them.
Yeah, I don't blame them either, but it's all dependent on how they do with the numbers-wise.
Well, this show did pretty good. It kept getting better as it went.
Hell, I think there was a show that got put on hold because of the creator. Oh, that's right. The Jujutsu Kaisen director or creator. He's sick, so the manga itself and all that got put on hold, and people already start freaking out.
Oh, it's gonna be another Attack on Titan.
I don't know about that, but like people's fear is that like the show like something happens to the director or creator, like the show will just be like gone.
Just give them all armed security. They're private doctors. That's all they need.
Well, some Japanese people like they're very respectful of other people's art. So like even if the creator dies, like some Japanese like they just do not want to touch the material.
Yeah.
Just out of their respect. So that's where people worry are right now. But back to Back Arrow, just a sidetrack there. The battle with Rudolph while they were dealing with the God's program.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
What generals was I wrote it down? The North and West generals combining their attacks was pretty cool. Making like that
Cross.
Yeah, that cross deal.
Like even when everyone combined their power.
Yeah.
Like when the Queen and the Emperor showed back up, or the Queen's evil half.
Yeah.
When they showed back up and they completely we're talking about everyone combining their power together, dude. Goosebumps.
Oh.
Like that whole scene was just really good because I forget his name.
Yes.
The Admiral, I guess.
Oh,
the one that was like in charge of Shu.
It?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like starting with his chant all the way up to the point where they shot Rudolph into everything.
Honestly, I'm just glad Rudolph and that bitch of a Jester was finally dead.
We have confirmation.
Right. Like they are dead. Gone.
Well, it was even funny because the Jester was like, "I live forever." Oh, nope, not anymore.
You live for me, Jester. Calm your shit.
Honestly, I kept asking myself, man, is Bit like the secret protagonist who's just like coming up with all these power-ups?
he has to be because he's like,
yeah, like
because I borrow power, I can borrow it from evil and good. I'm just like,
because of his conviction, yeah, I rely on damn near everyone.
Yeah.
It's like, this is not okay.
So he had one last power-up where he just combined everyone together.
And then Back Arrow's sword turned even bigger.
Yeah, he became big enough for the mech.
To be able to wield him.
Yeah. Then after that, they explained what their life purpose is.
Take God back home.
Well, not that. The reason why they're created. Like, they're created to give their convictions, so their convictions feed they're basically a life support system. Yeah, because God, that I still believe God's a human, but God's a baby, that the programs give them conviction to give God his support, and God's been asleep for 2,000 years. And
because he was like one of the survivors while the rest were like, they were heading to Earth.
Yeah.
But he was the one survivor, so to prevent him from dying, they kept him where he was so that he can rest.
Yep.
Actually, now that I think about it, if he is from Earth, if it is an actual human being, baby, and it's from Earth, does that mean, like, even though it's like gigantic for them, does that mean that the human baby is actually like life-size human baby? When you think about it?
Probably.
Probably.
Just a food for thought.
That's why I firmly believe everybody that even Back Arrow is a program. Like, this is like a type of a Matrix deal.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't doubt either.
Yeah. But then later a month passes, and then they head off. They build slip space drives to go to Earth. And
To go to multiple Earths.
Yep. To take God home.
Which either could be a season finale, or
it
it could be completely ended the entire series.
No, that was definitely season finale, for sure.
Well, like we said, like we're not going to hope for a season 2 until something's actually pronounced.
And we're not going to see anything because of what happened with Corona, because everything got delayed. I'm pretty sure production of that got delayed.
I have no doubt.
All right, what we got next? We kind of rambled there.
Yeah. Did you watch Megalobox or no?
Yeah, I watched everything. With that one, I'm not going to be 100%.
Yes.
Well, the name's always in Spanish.
I'll pull it up. Don't worry.
With that one, I'm not going to be like 100% with you because I couldn't read a lot of the subtitles because I was watching a lot of these at work. So like I was just watching the video overall just to kind of get an idea what was going on. But real quick, Mark said he watched Willy's Wonderland after we talked about it.
Oh yeah.
And he said honestly not bad at 8 out of 10.
Okay. I can't say much since I really only watched like the ending, so I can't really say much. But all right.
Holy shit! This
I will agree with you because it is exactly what the movie is, and your sister.
As long as you don't have don't set any expectations, is exactly what it shows you.
Yeah. And your sister.
That's the title. The black text. That's a paragraph.
Oh my god. Let me sit down for this shit, lay back.
But basically with this episode, we got the grand opening of Nowhere's team.
Yep. Joe won everybody's decision and explaining what happened and how he got addicted to pills.
He came clean on that part to kind of let everyone know what was going on.
Yeah.
Did they say what happened to him? And what was the reason he passed out?
That's in my notes. I got to pull that one whenever he's done reading the title. But he suffered from a very common boxing injury. That I'll get the name here in a second. That is basically the way in if he should give up on boxing or have permanent brain damage.
Okay, so it's almost like
It's basically what causes his headaches and what suppressed the pain of the headaches, and why it didn't happen sooner is because he was addicted to the pills, and the pills hid the headaches.
Yeah, so it's almost kind of like what was similar to I'm trying to remember the boxing movie.
The boxing movie.
There was a boxing movie with a similar deal. I think it was Rocky. I think he had something similar after 4 when he fought the Russian.
Yeah.
So, okay.
You got it?
Yeah. When you take off the armor that you couldn't take off before, place the seeds of misery and bliss.
And that's from the longest title in the anime that I've seen.
So they're very, some of these, like, just reading some of those, like, they're very religious in a way. Like, they have like a certain
they've gone into more religious stuff this season than they did
I can tell just from reading those. Like, they're definitely like some of like religious or like proverbs. Some of them.
Yeah. But the medical condition Joe has is called punch drunk syndrome.
Okay. Yeah, because after all that, there was a party with the company.
The company from the first season.
Yeah. They're having a party. The guy that's basically Mac's manager, he was like tapping up on the stage and all happy and stuff.
Just stealing the post like an ass.
And then after the party, we kind of see the CEO lady talking to her, like what was it? Like her secretary. About everything.
The chick who's an actual reporter?
Yeah. We kind of see them talking, and then we see that same person talking to the guy that's...
The owner of BES?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, whatever it takes. Basically, we could tell that this went more than just what it was. It wasn't about Mac anymore.
It was about selling BES to the military.
Yeah. So it definitely turned into what I was expecting it to turn into with him.
Yeah.
And then Mac's getting worse practically.
Yeah, Mac time's activating closer. Yeah. Even not in the ring, he's losing his memory.
Yeah. Because we had another incident where...
He ripped up the son's book.
Yeah. That was a little touching. I was just like, damn.
Yeah.
But it's still a debate that if Joe's going to actually fight him or not.
Well, I think that was decided.
Is it actually happening?
Yeah, because like he asked everybody's decision. The chef said he doesn't want Joe to fight because he doesn't want his syndrome to get worse, and he doesn't want to lose Joe. He doesn't want to bury another family member after he just got Joe back.
Yeah.
The girl, I don't remember her name either, said she's fine either way, but she doesn't want to lose Joe, but she also does not want Joe to be unhappy. But the shop owner and the military vet both said yes to it because they know no matter what, it's Joe's calling. And then Joe cared about Sachio's opinion, and Sachio said he'll never get past what Joe did, but he's okay with him fighting it as long as he comes back home.
Okay. Like I said, I was watching this while I was at work, so... So with everything being... We'll probably find out next episode what Joe's decision is, because this is episode 10, so there's...
No.
9?
It's 11.
11?
Yeah, next episode, and then possibly if they did what they did in the first season. First season had 13 episodes.
Yeah, so there's probably going to be 2 more, to where the one episode is going to be Joe's decision, and then kind of like the outcome of that, and then the last episode will be if Gearless Joe is actually going to...
Well, he's not going to fight Gearless. He's going to use Chief's gear.
Okay.
But yeah.
Become Nomad.
Yeah, he's going in underneath the name Nomad, and they're tinkering with Chief's gear to make it fit Joe.
Yeah. Because Joe's a little bit smaller.
Yeah. Chief was a big boy.
Yeah, he was. But that was really about it. Like, this episode was just mostly getting the deal back up, Joe coming clean, getting everyone's opinion about the fight, and then we kind of get to see a little bit about Mac and what his family's going through and all that.
Yep.
So, the next episode shall be pretty interesting.
Yeah. Anything next you guys want to get into?
Honestly, we could just go ahead and get My Hero out of the way, because this one was just that Christmas special.
Well, it's the last episode of this arc, because even though today Toei released a trailer for the next arc.
Yeah, it's just, this one was a Christmas special, because this was supposed to be around winter originally.
Yeah, by the way, this episode's called Have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Because this was supposed to be out during the holidays, this one was a Christmas special.
Well, wait a minute. When did this season start? It was
For us, it was in May.
Yeah, that's right. It was in May.
Yeah.
Like end of April into beginning of May.
And didn't they usually come out like around October?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
so by the time this episode would have came out, it would have been December.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why because of COVID they had to push it back, but this was supposed to be already in December.
Yeah.
It was cute though. I mean, it was cute. Like everyone with their different hats and with their palms.
Yeah. Well, let's not forget the beginning of it. Their lesson, media.
Oh, with Mount Lady.
Yeah. All because of Todoroki and Bakugo's interview, and they had to cut Bakugo.
They couldn't use any of his answers.
Yeah.
They got rid of him. Everyone was fanboying over both of them.
Poor Deku was stiff.
Oh my God, was he stiff?
Yeah, he has stage fright.
Severely.
I mean, yeah, it's not like something he does every fucking day. So yeah, I think that was the first time he's been in even that kind of situation. I think.
Yeah, it was because all of his other hero stuff got pushed to other people like Endeavor and All Might.
Yeah.
Ida took his brother's hero name finally.
Yeah, he did. That he definitely did.
Yeah.
And then
he got control of his black whip by a very small bit.
It was so sad.
I like how he got so excited, but it was like, what? Bitch, don't get so excited about one little whiff. The hell was that?
Cupchuck is still trying to figure out a name.
Oh, we forgot about the very beginning where it shows the legal villains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, basically that led into the news that they all saw.
Yeah, then it showed off 9 days later after it.
Yeah.
wonder what he was doing. And what did he do? And why was he a crazy maniac? Oh, wait, he's always been a crazy maniac.
Yeah.
Somebody should give the man chapstick.
He needs lotion everywhere. That's what he fucking needs.
Yeah. And then came Christmas party.
Christmas party.
And I refuse to skip over the most adorable thing of the week. Harry. Don't you dare talk shit about Harry now.
Harry Chad in
That little Santa saying trick or treat.
She kept getting all the hugs.
This would hit more home for you than anybody else.
Nah, man.
No, I'm not saying Aries the cutest anime character. I'm saying it's Kaneko from Dragon Maid, but Aries up there. She's number 2.
Kana-chan?
Yeah.
No.
Boy.
No.
You kidding me?
Nah, I still go for Eri. Fuck you. No, man. That Santa costume already gave him away. And then and when she got the fucking sword as the Christmas present.
Oh.
That parody cloud sword. Come on! She was handing out Easter eggs because she still has to fucking get it. Come on, that innocence. Oh my god. Oh, she's too pure. We must protect it. We must be protected. Oh man. What were some of the questions? Lita got gold, which we assume it was from Momo.
Yeah, that was the only one that made sense.
Mineta got
a picture of the Twinkle
star.
Which he was
one of
horrified
them got like a frog frame. I think it was Tape Guy.
I think so.
I want to say it was Tape Guy too.
And then the exchange with Deku and Uraka.
Go! Give me that fandom. Don't you quit showing on the internet Bakugo and Uravi. No, stop that.
Okay, Jesus fucking Christ.
No, I'm tired of the internet doing this crap.
You think that's bad? What about the fucking yaoi?
Oh, I've seen that too.
Yeah.
It's Deku and Uraka, not Deku and Kachan, not Kachan and Uraka. None of that. Stop it. Stop it now. Stop it. Bad.
Anything else?
No.
No, I'm good.
The only thing that I have with My Hero, for people that like to collect the statues.
Oh yeah, my news for you.
Okay.
Volume 13 for My Hero Academia Hero Rising is going to be the Invisible Girl. And it's literally just her feet and her hands. That's it.
With sticks.
With
that's,
sticks.
That's all pulling up, not her outline. Even though we know her outline and we know her face.
Yeah, we actually looked up her face.
Yeah, we got curious.
You would have to show me a picture
Yeah,
afterwards.
I'll show it to you.
We'll do it after. But yeah, so if anyone's collecting the Hero Rising statues, she's coming out as the next one.
Yeah. And then, oh yeah, I forgot. At the end, Todoroki takes Bakugo and Deku to his hero study because both their heroes are busy with other stuff we're missing.
Yeah.
More like out of commission. Best Genius is missing, not I is dead.
Well, I mean,
out of commission.
I didn't want to say that.
But it's the truth, okay?
Yeah.
So yeah, all three of them are gonna work under Endeavor.
And that's getting very close to the movie's plot because in 2 months is the movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was coming up.
That's why as soon as Todoroki says I want to work for him, I'm like movie. Like each of them with their black outfit and shit.
Yeah. And then
Go.
Then after he said that and the episode was over, I looked up the movie release date. I was like 2 months. Huh? That's oddly convenient.
And this show could
As
be
soon as the movie comes
timed
out.
in 2 months. Yeah. All right. Well, that's that one. Let's go.
Yeah.
I've been killing slime.
Sure.
Or slime.
This episode's called I Ate a Mushroom and Turned into a Child.
Yeah.
This episode was so funny.
That sounds innocent.
Yeah. So I don't have to tell you who's the fuck up here, but it's the elf.
Once again. So it's the damn elves.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, the witch eats a poison mushroom that the elf thought was, oh, it's perfectly fine, it's fine. And she turned into a child.
Yeah, she did.
But now we get to see her face alongside with Falfa and Elsha, thank you. Like when she said earlier that Falfa looks like her when she was a kid, but now we get to see it compared with the two.
Yeah.
And they do look alike.
And they just kept teasing her all this entire time.
Yeah. But then she goes to the demon realm. And
honestly, I gotta admit, I think it's been a little annoying how much they've been relying on the demons for all the shit.
And Beelzebub?
Yeah, how much nonsense they've all been in. I mean, yeah, it's cool. You know, we still get to see the demon realms and everyone else, but like, we're relying on them a bit too much.
Yeah.
Like maybe you can figure some of this shit out on your own, but you know, again, the elf is useless, so I guess
the elf is useless. What's the ghost going to do? The dragon's just going to fight over who can pet her. One wants to read death stories from the Bible. The other one's just too cute.
Basically.
So yes, I go to the demon realm, and the only
demon king keeps fucking with her.
Yes, and this is where she pranks her that they must climb a dungeon with 108 floors to see this medical healer.
Yeah. And
I think like it was like the first 30 floors was just like a scheme, a tourist scheme.
The first 34 is a tourist, then the rest of it up to 84 is demons that's under construction, putting it into the next levels of resort, and then after 84 it's just high levels.
With that Minecraft reference.
Yeah.
God damn it. Of course they had to put that there.
But of course they go through all the floors in 10 minutes. Am I right on
that? Episode's length?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they did allow stops and rest, so yeah.
Yeah. Then they get to the cure area, the stand, the concession stand, and they get the cure. And the cure's from the Witch of the Cave, Eno.
And all of this just could have been resolved if the Demon King was like not shitting around. Hell, they could have taken a wyvern that just goes straight to the top.
Yeah.
It's kind of specific. It's kind of very specific that a dragon couldn't, but a wyvern can.
Yeah.
I sometimes don't really see that much of a difference between a wyvern and a dragon. My opinion, but I mean, I guess what the fuck do I know?
Yeah. And that's it for this episode. The next episode is the season finale.
Yep. Next week is going to be a season finale for a lot of shows.
Yep.
We'll have that list next week.
Next.
Yes!
Hot Taxi?
Yeah, will you get that one out of the way?
This episode's called If We Could Go Back to That Day.
Yes,
I
finally.
was a little confused on this one, just because I couldn't follow along too much on it.
I mean, it was more like an explanation episode, but it was more
this week,
answers.
Yeah, we finally get more insight of Mystery Kiss and what they've been doing behind the scenes, which we have rarely got anything from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it finally explains the mystery of the dead girl that all this has been leading up to.
Yeah.
Since the very first episode, we finally know who it is. That's crazy.
There's times I kind of forgot she was a thing.
True. No, that's like true. Because there are some episodes where like they just did not mention her at all.
A lot of the times I felt like the YouTuber guy was the main plot of the show, but then I forgot. I was like, oh yeah, she's dead.
So yeah, basically that for Mystery Kids, the idol group, like this, we got backstory onto them, which it turns out that one of the original three, that black cat was the one that got murdered and got dumped into the harbor. She gets discovered, but she's already been replaced with a new, kind of look-alike like her.
The one that almost got her role from the auditions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there wasn't any confusion. They made the other the backstage dancers wear a mask, so there wasn't any. They couldn't put two and two together for the audience. But the media caught on, and they pay consequences because they let no more concert, no more CD debut. They had to cancel all that shit.
Mhm.
Do you think they're going out? That Pudo and that fucking comedian guy?
Probably.
The one that she's been, the Pudo. I'm saying
Oh,
Pudo.
that.
Yeah. Do you think they're going out?
Yeah, I think so.
They've been kind of pretty close. I don't know. It's been weird.
Well, she said he was her salvation throughout everything, where she can be herself.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of characters say that about a lot of characters, but yeah. And oh my god, we finally get an insight on Otokawa's parents.
Yeah, they're dead as fuck.
Yes, the doctor was finally able to find a report on them that questioned if it was a double forced suicide, but Otokawa was there on that day, but he was able to survive it.
Mhm.
So a little bit inside that, and then the bank heist plan, it's already been in motion.
Yeah. Before they had that conference with Mystery Kiss. Or like they had to announce the reasoning for replacing the cat girl.
Yeah. They played that well.
Yeah.
And now hopefully next week we'll get to this whole end of this thing and see how that plans out.
And next week's the season finale also.
Maybe.
At
this point, I don't even know. Like, even though 12 is a magic number, there's been so many that it's just not been.
I'll give you the benefit of doubt. I'll say 13, but 12 or 13 episodes. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, anything, Lano, or no?
No.
86.
Oh god.
Oh
god.
This episode's called Here We Go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I hate this anime. I hate how much it gets me the feels. Every week it's worse.
It does get worse.
Every week.
So Shin leaves the box with Fido because Fido's dead, and now we know why.
And the group takes heavy casualty. Well, not casualty.
They lose their mechs, besides one.
Yeah, all of their mechs, most of their fuel, ammo, and food. So now they all have to rely on one mech and whatever little they have left.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still heading towards the Legion base. That's been their whole plan.
Yep.
So we get a little side story about them at the school.
Yeah.
How some of them have experienced it, some of them have not.
Yeah. I think that was it, other than Shin just leaving them. Like he straight up abandoned them. Like he was like, "You guys live, I'll do it."
Basically, he wants to be the hero and be the decoy for them to reach the base, but no, that's not how the rest of them feel.
Yeah.
They all want to be there for him, but they all get fucked anyway. And it kind of gets teased that if Shin got his head taken or not.
Yeah, you see his brother in the Legion space, and then, of course, this is the after credit part where like you see Shin's body without the head and all crown out with.
Yeah, so maybe not take. He's already dead, but we have to wait until the final next week.
Yeah.
And on the sidelines, we come to the Major, who finally has come to the 86th district, already replaced, already with new recruits.
Yeah, the Major finds the note from the squad that was last alive.
Yeah.
Depressing note.
It was.
And then she took the cat, or she's asked to take the cat. I don't know if she did it.
She did.
She did take the cat.
She did.
So she was like, "What to name you?"
Oh yeah, that's right.
As she was walking away.
Yeah, she took it.
So she had the poster. She had the cat.
Yeah.
She had some of the cat toys.
Oh, what you think of the guy with the sunglasses backstory, Alva?
Oh, him being a human.
Yeah, like them. And how he dyed his hair to protect his family.
Yeah, and then like he's happy that Shin could never hear his family's voice, so he knows they're not being tortured.
Yeah. That shit hit hard.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it for that episode I got.
Yeah. This one was just pretty much straightforward.
Mhm.
So.
Combatants?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Combatants or full dive?
We can do combatants.
Okay.
This episode's called How to Make an Evil Leader Cry.
Dude, this episode was funny.
Yeah.
I still don't. During this entire time, I still don't get why Six's group is still like the way they react to to his evil plans. They still react the way they still like, even though they've known him this entire time and what he does.
Well, they reacted because they said, let's kill him in their sleep. And then he was like, nah, we'll have them do all the work.
No, like throughout this entire time, like of Six and them following them, like while they're doing all the work so they can get to the secret weapon. The way they kept reacting is like, man, like, are we like how they kept telling us, man, are we the bad guys? Because I feel bad about doing this shit.
Oh, that, yeah.
Which I'm like, I'm like, guys, you have already been through this with Six. Like, this is the type of person he is. This is what he does. I don't know why you're still reacting like this.
Yeah.
You never know.
Then they go through the labyrinth, basically. And Six kills
The guy.
I'm trying to remember his name off the top of my head. But he kills him with a nutcracker.
I was even surprised he was even a guy. God damn it.
Yeah. Then of course they bring him back, and then the demon chick leaves.
Yeah.
Now without taking a little surprise.
Took her bra.
Snatch! And then the secret weapon just turns out to be a mech.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Like shocking. Oh no, not a mech.
Now they have to fight the mech. And that's really all I got. It wasn't too much to this. It was like the second last episode.
Yeah.
Because they said at the end, next episode is the season finale.
Yeah, so it'll be kind of interesting to see what happens.
Yeah. Full dive.
Yeah.
This episode's called City of Dead Ends.
With this one...
Plot. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way I can devise it.
By plot, do you mean the bathroom scene?
Sure.
There was sauce in that scene.
Yeah.
And I don't mean the good kind.
The fuck?
You know where I'm going.
I know what you're going with it, but any sauce is good sauce.
Not all sauce. There's bad sauce. You don't get to sit there and tell me that there's no such thing as bad sauce.
No, I'm sure there's bad sauce out there, but sauce is sauce.
Sauce.
Yeah, you got anything to add, Liner, or no? Because really all this was just fighting one goblin.
Yeah, no, the only thing I have was, like, the ending where, like, Tesla is basically a goblin.
Oh, the mystery secret of the town of Ted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How everything just backfired and the Queen governed and Tesla, they're all really bad guys just to keep the citizens intact. Gotta admit, it's pretty messed up.
It is.
But
Even though they're just goblins, like for them to like kidnap their children just to provoke them and do this cycle over and over again.
Yeah.
And now Hero has to the real 0.1% chance of survival is fighting Tesla.
Well, he's at 0.5 now. Remember, he's the best friend killer. His chances.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, by 0.4.
By 0.4 more points. Yeah, okay. Honestly, I don't even know who he's gonna be. I mean, this is probably gonna be like another bullshit pull something out of his ass win.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was just mostly action, so it's not really much.
There's Boruto and Digimon. Which one do you guys want to do next?
Well, you say Baruto for last?
Okay.
So with Digimon,
This episode's called Dance of the Heavens Harumon.
yeah,
Got a new Mega Evolution.
we did. But before we get to that, so we were talking about like how this was going to lead into the next Digimon, like main villain Digimon.
Yes.
I found his name, and that's who it was.
Miotismon? Yeah, the Dracula looking guy.
Yeah, I think he's going to be the last one because of the way the last episode started.
So you think he's the last one?
I think he's going to be the last one. If they kind of keep it to the traditional of how the original went.
I honestly, is this the one you prefer to like being like a clown looking guy, or are you still thinking about somebody else?
No, I was thinking of him. I just couldn't remember how he fully looked until I actually looked him up.
Yeah, this fucking guy.
He was like a Dracula, and his like final evolution was a just like a bigger version of him that was like red, and he actually looked like a full-out demon.
Yes. But this episode we have Tai and Sora that leads them into their direction of their sigils, which leads them to a volcano and they crash land. And so they crash land into this volcano, which is about to have a big eruption. So they have all these Digimon building a wall to see if they can stop it or at least slow it down. And that's what's just been this whole episode, like this like montage of trying to build a wall, trying to make it stronger.
And then we have conflict between Patamon and Sora,
Oh, Sora and Piyomon?
or Piyomon.
Yeah. Because Piyomon gets hurt trying to save Sora. Sora didn't like that. But Piyomon wants to be the little helper that she is and keep asking for or keep offering help. So I don't like that. And it is between the love of friendship that they're able to prevail.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, even with all their efforts, the volcano story erupts and like there's no hope until Sora and Piyomon get their Mega Evolution.
Yeah.
Which honestly I already forgot the name.
You just said it.
Yeah.
What?
Harumon.
Honestly, I would just call it. For me, I was just gonna say like Phoenix Mon because it's exactly what it is. It's a phoenix. It's exactly what it is.
Yeah. You guys going Digimon?
Yeah, because like other than getting that and it being what it is.
So yeah, and then it ends with Sora and Piyomon. They're still going toward their direction, but Taichi and Agumon, their compass is still wonky, doesn't know where to go. So now they're
Into
heading
the Springs.
with their little siblings.
Yeah. Mark, I've not looked at the chat. Sorry, we try to keep it to 12 shows because we want to keep it with the right time amount.
Wait, who?
Mark, my Marvel expert, which I need to have him on here one day and explain some things for the shows for Marvel stuff. Boruto, last one.
Yeah.
This episode's called Surprise Attack.
Oh, is it a surprise? All right. Jihan finally infiltrates.
I thought it was Jigen.
Or Jigen. Yes, he finally infiltrates the village, try to take back Kawaki.
Actually, so back to Digimon real quick. They actually changed the name.
So it wasn't even the original.
No, the original was Phoenixmon.
Wait! Was it really?
Yes.
I can't see. Where is it? That's funny!
And the title was the Harumon.
So they changed the name. So more than likely for the other Mega Evolutions, they're probably going to change the names.
Oh my god. I fucking knew. That should have been the name in the first place, but they gave it this weird-ass fucking name. Okay. I give myself a pat on the back because I did not know. Like, it's been so fucking long since I watched the old show.
I wasn't thinking about it.
That's a pat on the back. That's a win for me.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can see where the name will irritate you because I don't think they should have kept that name.
They should have just kept all the names. A couple of them were okay, but the one that still pisses me off was Telmon. They should have never changed that name. But back to Boruto. I'm sorry.
Oh god, the Tailmon argument. We can't have that again. I was scared for my life that day. But yeah, Boruto.
This one was just overall good.
It was good fighting.
Yeah, but
I'm so tired of this fucking base.
There's no, they're literally in another round. There's no way we're gonna see a vase next episode. If we see a fucking vase for like 1 split second, you're gonna put a hole through your TV. I can tell.
So, this base has had such a long plot to this fucking show.
That's how they end the arc. They find that one last piece of the leak.
The fix.
Fixed. Arc is over. Let's go. Oh god.
So yeah, well that's happening.
Naruto finally met Kawaki, the son he never had.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, what? Son he's never had. Jesus Christ.
What?
Okay?
Yeah, I just thought it was funny.
No, he's being a dick.
I mean, it's true. What has Kawaki done? He broke a vase, but that's it. Boruto's painted his face on the side of the rock. Boruto's caused all the commotions. He threw his literal origin jacket out the window and got destroyed.
But Boruto still has his reasons for why he was the way he was before.
Because he's an old man.
What? What are you talking about?
That's right, you're not watching dub, that's right. He constantly yells, old man.
Moving on. So Jigen infiltrates through Kawaki. He tries to take them. Naruto tries to stop him. He is weak to him until Kurama starts helping him.
Yeah.
And it's got a new form. He's got a horn now.
Yeah, because
he threatened Daddy.
Because of his new power, he was Kaguya's partner, so he might be at the same level or stronger than Kaguya at this point. At this point, we don't know, but yes, he at the point he was about to destroy the whole fucking village. Kawaki gives himself up, but Naruto won't have it, so he's like, "No, fuck you! I'm gonna fight for your ass."
Yeah.
So Jigen is like, "Man, fuck this. Take you out of here." Takes him to a new dimension just to leave him there. But of course, Sasuke was there at the right time to stop him. And hopefully, this will be another nice double tag team.
They used the power of the vase.
Yeah, sure.
Shut up.
He finds the last piece, he puts it in, and they get powers. Oh god.
Are we done?
You're special sometimes.
Everything. But you love me.
You're seriously special sometimes.
Oh, but you love me, senpai.
No.
That's it, yeah.
With this episode, it was just basically setting it up. We kind of got a little bit of information. The guy that's been hiding in the Leaf Village.
Oh, Koji?
Yeah.
He's just been sitting there just acting all surprised to all the events that just happened.
Like, oh shit, the boss told me to sit in my ass doing nothing. Gotta hide.
Well, his thing was, like, if this was going to happen the entire time, then what was the point of, like, trying to get him back?
Because it took too damn long.
Oh, yeah, and Kawaki getting that horn for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? I
pointed that out.
Since when?
I said he got his transformation with the horn. You're like, yeah.
I did?
Yeah.
Well, okay, I probably skimmed through it because it happened so briefly. Like, it wasn't even, like, that's something that's spectacular. Unless it was like a power up, which will probably be later down the line when Boruto and Kawaki try to fight Jigen.
Probably.
No, not probably. It will happen. Have you not seen the openings?
I have.
This comes from a guy who skips openings.
And I've seen the trailer
I watched them at least once or twice. Get off my fucking back about that.
Never.
Swear to God. I'll find a base throw at your ass.
Do it, and I'll use the power of friendship to put it together.
Yeah, good luck with that. You'll get
I'll have
you'll get the base of it, and then you'll be like, okay, I'm bored.
This is boring.
Exactly.
Only you.
You act like that's a common thing.
At this point, it might as well be.
But yeah, that's the episode.
Next week, I guess we will have a discussion about
what to add. Because like, in my opinion, I don't feel like we should add anything that's too much. Because like summer's halfway over, isn't it, for this animes? Or am I thinking wrong?
No, they'll just be starting because we're getting done with a lot of the spring stuff.
That's true.
So, and Funimation already put out some of the new lineups for the summer season.
Yeah, well,
we need to briefly go through that.
We'll go through that and give you all the lists next week at the latest.
Yeah, it will be next week on which ones that we will probably be doing, but we'll post the entire thing on the page so everyone can see what's going on.
But next week will be a bunch of season finales, and then we'll be in that discussion.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. You want to play us out?
Yes. This has been Ghostblade.
Oh shit! Wiggly's death.
Well, I know.
And hope you have a good Father's Day tomorrow for those of you out there. And don't forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, GLW Perimeter.
And Facebook.
And Facebook, yes. And have a good night.